Alrighty, fanboys and fangirls, the ZTE Axon 30 has gotten huge positive reviews from tech reviewers all over the tech field, and it further backs up my claim on why I think this company is going to be the next big thing, but they have a few things they need to do before they reach that hurdle, and I'm going to explain it with their newest model, the Axon 30. Also on today's episode, we have more information of the Apple September event, which is tomorrow. We're going to talk about the last minute detail from Ming-Chi Kuo, and lastly, the Apple Watch Series 8 is rumored to feature body temperature for future references. So we'll discuss all about that in today's episode. So let's not waste any time. Let's get it going. So story number one, the main story, ZTE. Now, if you guys haven't seen my live stream where I talked about ZTE, I encourage you all to do so because it was a rich-filled episode with Sneed Mobile Tech, Silva, and Carlos S. Tech. We had a great time on the live stream, but we mostly focused on ZTE, and I have talked about ZTE in high regards, as I believe that they are one of the few Android phone makers that are truly innovating and are probably going to be the next big thing for Android in the coming years. And I also made the claim, along with Sneed Mobile Tech, they're basically what OnePlus tried to do, but they couldn't do it. Now, with their recent model of the ZTE Axon 30, I wanted to talk about it in this video because if you haven't seen this phone by now, you're definitely missing out, but it is a beautiful and honestly a very elegant phone, and it's getting praises from all over of the tech world. I really can't go into too much details, but I encourage you all to check this phone out for yourself, as it is now available in the United States. It's one of the few Chinese companies to have come to America and have finally gotten over the hump. Now, I know a lot of people are skeptical when it comes to Asian market smartphone makers, as there is a trust issue and all that kind of stuff, so I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But I'm talking about the device itself. The device itself, the Axon 30, is their next big mid-range or mid-range plus. Some people are saying it's a flagship, some people are saying it's a mid-range. Whatever it is truly something we have never seen, because for starters, guys, it is a mid-range, because I say it's priced in the mid-range area at $499, $599 with an under-display technology. Now guys, let's talk about that for a second. Samsung features under-display technology in their foldables. This is a $500 smartphone, a 6.9-inch display with 120 Hz, 300 Hz touch rate. It also has 6 to 8 gigabytes of RAM, has LPDDR5 RAM, which nobody really is going to care about unless you're tech savvy like myself. But if you go into further details, with a quad camera setup, a 16 megapixel under-screen camera, and the under-screen technology has been raved by everybody that you don't see the camera, this phone is unlike anything we have ever seen from an Android manufacturer. This is why I said on my live stream, and Sneed Mobile Tech said this is basically what OnePlus tried to do, but they did it better. This is ZTE making a new mid-range because it's priced in the mid-range area, but they're coming out and saying, you know what? We know the competition is doing their own thing. We're going to undercut them, and we're going to innovate more than they have. And honestly, in all of the years that Samsung has innovated, and I love Samsung devices, don't get me wrong, I love me some Samsung. That word innovation got run through the ringer with ZTE, and they used it correctly, where Samsung used it as a marketing ploy. If you look at the Axon 30, it is a great headphone device package. I don't know why I said headphone, but it is a great smartphone. That's what I meant to say. It is a great smartphone package. It offers everything, and it comes in at $500. But as I said in the beginning of the video, there are some hurdles they have to go over, and I really think you guys need to keep an eye on them because they might be able to do so. Now, according to the reports, which I'm about to, the points I'm address, they have said that future updates will enable some of the things that I'm talking about, so we'll have to wait and see when their software update comes out with Android 12. But the first thing they need to do for my cellular YouTubers that watch me, they have to enable certain bandwidths for the United States. Now, the phone works perfectly if you're a T-Mobile customer. So if you work on T-Mobile, if you use T-Mobile, you're going to be fine. But AT&T, Verizon, not so much. So ZTE, if you want to get on board with America, the United States, you got to get those band signals working, and you got to work with carriers because you have something here, and I think you might be able to push it if you work with other carriers. The second thing that they have to do, and it's a must, a mandatory must, They must do this if they want to continue their progression. They have to build a good ecosystem. They have headphones, they have a watch, but their main seller is their smartphones. So I think they need to evolve because their software is a skin. MyOS 11, which is now going to be MyOS 12, and with the rumors saying that they're going to be focused on day one updates, getting it out to users faster, that's a very good sign. So let's see you build on it with the smartwatch, which you have, make it a little bit more premium, make your earbuds more stand out. And there you go, then we build from there. And number 3, the biggest hurdle that they have to get over, and I think the one thing that OnePlus failed to do and that they might be able to do better, they have to market, advertise, and grab consumers looking for new technology. We all know they're not gonna get Apple users. We know that for a fact. But if you can grab the users, a Samsung user, if you can grab a Sony user, if you can grab a Google user and tempt them to go in on this, you will do well. And you gotta work with carriers, enable cellular bandwidths to work with the carriers, and you definitely gotta market and advertise. But honestly, I am keeping my eye on ZTE, and their Axon 30 is the next best thing, and I think we should all be paying attention to what's to come from ZTE. Alrighty, story number 2, let's talk about Apple. Now, as you know, tomorrow is the Apple event. I will be doing a full breakdown on my channel. After the event ends, I am automatically going live. I'm gonna break down the event, what was shown, give my opinions and thoughts, and answer any of your questions. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss when I upload that video. But story number 2, continuing on, we now have new information from Ming-Chi Kuo about future releases. I guess Ming-Chi Kuo saw John Prosser and said, I gotta get in on this, because according to Kuo, the Apple Watch Series 8 is going to have temperature sensors, and the new AirPods coming next year will have health features. Now, according to Ming-Chi Kuo, he claims that the Series 8 is going to not only expand on the all-new redesign of the Series 7, but is going to add body temperature check. That is the one feature that Apple has been working on for the last few years that they may finally be able to push in the Series 8. That'll be a huge game changer if Apple is able to do that and if they're able to push it out. I am honestly excited to see Apple go further with the Apple Watch, because just imagine taking your body temperature on your wrist. Think about that for a second. You're literally going to be able, instead of using a thermometer, instead of putting it in your ear and shoving it up your a-hole, yeah, literally, babies do that nowadays, you can put the thing on your wrist and it will tell your temperature. That is incredible. On top of that, he also goes on and says that the 2022 AirPod Pro models are going to get a redesign and they will feature more health-focused tracking. That means they will literally be able to track your movement in your ears. If this is all true, and I do think Kuo is reliable, we are in for some groundbreaking work from Apple. They're taking fitness to a whole other level, and I think that's the way they gotta go. If they have to innovate in health, fitness, and tracking, and headphones, whatever, this is the way to do it. And I got to say, guys, this is some huge territory for Apple. We've never seen them go this far. So let's see what they do. Hit me up in the comment section what your thoughts are. And last story, the final story, talking about AirPods, let's talk about the AirPods 3. Now, the AirPods 3 are rumored to be reported alongside the new iPhones tomorrow, and Ming-Chi Kuo has confirmed this as he says that they will be announced alongside the iPhone 13. Now, the new AirPod 3s I've already covered. I'm going to basically just give you a quick rundown if you have no idea. Redesign of the traditional AirPods, not the Pro and the Max, similar to that, no. Just the standard AirPods, the one size fit all. That is what we are going to see tomorrow. It is going to get some more spatial audio support, which means it will support better Dolby Atmos music. It probably will have better drivers, and it'll basically be a smaller charging case and also very similar to the AirPod Pros in design and a very minimal stem. However, though, we will reportedly see a price increase, as Kuo says that they will come with a new price tag. Now, reports are saying $179 is the starting price and $199 is the starting price. We're gonna have to wait and see on that, because the reason why I think that that might be true is because right now the current AirPods are $159. Now, Apple does make a cheaper model that's $159, and then you get the $199 model with the wireless charging case, and then of course you go the AirPod Pros with $249. If they price those higher, there's not going to be any affordability for users. So I think it's important that Apple keeps the price range down, especially for the starting AirPods. But at the same breath, a $20 increase for the starting price is not unrealistic, and I think that that's something that I can work with if I'm an Apple user trying to buy new AirPods. I just hope from a perspective, an audio perspective, they put better drivers. I'm a guy that's crazy about the audio quality, and Apple has the resources and the material to make good audio. So I would hope that Apple would innovate in the audio area besides spatial audio and all that. Use better drivers, use two-way drivers, use something different. Adaptive EQ and all that is cool, but one-way drivers are one-way drivers. Put a woofer and tweeter in there, Apple, and make them an acoustic. Then we'll go full innovation on that. And that's it for today's episode of Technoid. Now guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button. If you disliked the video, you can hit the dislike button. That helps circulate my views as well. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you all tomorrow for the breakdown of the Apple event. Have a good day, and peace!